Hello guys, the 8 Famous Engines here, and welcome to this new collection video of mine. It's been a couple of years since I've done one of these, so yeah. I'm going to show some engines, and later I do the rolling stock, and then I'm going to show some not finished or just some I use for spare engines. So let's begin. We begin here with my Thomas and the Bees Thomas. This is my first Thomas Wooden Railway item I got, and that's why it's special. For me it's special. But yeah, that's why he's first. It's just a normal Thomas with some 3D bees on the smoke box and some printed bees on the sides. Yeah, I quite like him. He's special to me. Now is my Railway Series Thomas, or just my U Thomas. He's made from a Mattel Thomas. I have a video on him on my channel if you would like to know some of the details. It's an E2 in my universe, and it is one of the older engines I have made, so that's why he's lacking a little bit of detail, but I like him. I mean, when I make the customs, the next custom is a little bit more detail, and the next custom and the next custom, so he's the oldest, I think, so he has the least details. So yeah, here's my Edward model K2, as you can see from his windows, made from a Mattel, just a normal Mattel Edward, and I have also made a video on him. I've made, I think, a video on all of them, but yeah, not all of them. Here's my Henry, made from a Mattel Henry and a normal 060 chassis with a Henry tender. Cut off the front and added some Jenga blocks. Yeah, scratch made tender. I have made a video on him also, so if you would like the details, watch it. Then we go up my Gordon. I love this custom, I really do. Look at him, he's perfect. Not perfect, but the details are there. He's made from a Mattel Gordon and a 060 chassis and a scratch build tender. Yeah, not much to say about him. I have also made a video on him, check that if you'd like, or not. Yeah, this is my James, one of my recent customs. I'm really happy with this. There are really much details on him. He's made from just a, is it learning? I'm going to say learning curve. James, I think it is a normal one. And just a learning curve James tender. Absolutely love him, the details and everything. He's perfect. And here is my Percy. Oh my god, I love him. The details of his coal bunker and everything. He's really great. I really love the little fella. Just made really a scratch build engine. No, not scratch build. He's made from a learning curve Percy, and I have made a video on him. Also my James made a video on him. So yeah, we see our first normal engine. Just a standard Toby. He has not any damage or anything. He's in perfect condition. If I make a custom Toby, I will not be making him out of this one. Maybe take the face off, but yeah, he's in perfect condition, so I like to stay in this way. Now here's my duck, also a not so recent, but a little bit recent. I made from a learning curve duck. I think a learning curve duck, but I don't know. And yeah, he has all the details. Made a video on him also with Percy together, I think. No, with Gordon together. Really love him. The Scottish twins. We have my Donald, his number 9 tender, and my Douglas with his number 10 tender. Also, I want to make a custom out of these with blue, maybe purple. I think it's that one train guy who has some purple, and I really love it. But I'm not going to be using this one. Maybe use different chassis, but I don't know. They are really rare, and I'm really happy that I have them in the collection. So maybe no custom of these. I don't know. So yeah, on to the next. We have my custom diesel. I love him. I hate doing diesels, but I just love how he turned out. He's perfect. I made a video about him also. And we have it's a dated custom Levi, or the murdering diesel seen in the book where Oliver escaped Scrap. This one came looking for him. He's a dark side shunter in my AU on Brandom, or I don't know. But yeah, love him. It's a pretty dated custom. Made a video on him, but he has the imperfections, but I like him. And we have Dennis chilling here in the back. Just a normal Dennis with also no much. I'm going to be keeping him like this, I think. Maybe add buffers or something. But I like him. Like Dennis is a kind of character, really. And here we have Steven. I have not shown this custom to you, but he is cut in half. Painted black, added the main magnet. And the scratch built tender here. Sorry. This was made for another custom that I don't know actually. But hey, I didn't have a tender for Steven, and I plucked that out of that custom because I gave up on that custom. So hey, now Steven has a tender that doesn't match, but I like it. So yeah, that's pretty dated, but also we have another really dated custom here. Glyn. Yeah, he's scratch built, made from cardboard, plastic Lego pieces, and more cardboard. Didn't even paint that bit. It's really not a nice custom. Maybe I'll remake him in the future, but yeah, why? Maybe if I use him, then I'll make him new. But for now, here he is. Here is my Emily. Just a normal Emily. Nothing special. And my Murdoch, which I'm making a custom of, but not using this one because I love the Murdoch model. It's not like size accurate or anything, but hey, I like him, and he has no damage, no much, so I like to keep him this way. Now we have Salty, which I really want to make a custom out of, but I don't know, I like to make this smaller these bits, and the cap just like is, like the real Class 07s, I think, Class 09s. I don't know at the moment, but I like to have a smaller face then for him, because then this will be here, so I then need a smaller face, but I don't have one, so yeah. Next one is Harvey, which, yeah, he's a fun model. Might someday make a model out of him, like I think also that one train guy, which has him smaller, and yeah, I like that. But same goes for Fergus. I really like him, but that one train guy made him better. I also have his name and channel in the comments. If that's him, I don't know. I maybe forgot, but I really like his customs. So yeah, maybe make them in the future if, yeah. And then here's my capless Billy, which I've also made a video on, surprisingly. It's just a normal Billy without a cap, with the Soder Construction Company on his side. Yeah, if you'd like more details on him, check my channel. And we have just a normal Bill. I don't have Ben, but when I have, I like to make customs out of these. Then they are a little bit smaller. I really like them really small, like the half. But yeah, I don't have Bill, so, or I don't have Ben, so yeah, going to make that at a later date. Almost at the end here. We have my hero, just unchanged, and really no damage. I really have some nice models. And Hank, I really don't like his character at all. Like, he's an American engine, but he fits in British loading gauge and everything. I nearly used his tender for my Murdoch, but yeah, I will not be using him, I think. And then we'll get on my other dated customs. The Sodor Mainland crew. We have I think Neil, Clive, and Matthew. They deserve a makeover, and I think they need to be smaller next time. And one is missing his buffer, Clive. Yeah, Clive, Neil, and Matthew. So yeah, I've also made a video on these if you'd like more details. And then we have Lady. Yeah, just standard. I think also we're, again, a learning curve. But yeah, and now we are going to the next customs. And there we go. Here is the next lot of engines. We are beginning with a very special model of mine, the old style Flying Scotsman. Really love this model with its big 6-wheel tenders. Yeah, just a pride to have one of these. Here's one of my first models. Actually, the paint is pretty good job, I think. I don't want to ever scrap this model. It's hideous in some ways, but still like it. I have made a very dated custom video on it. He's, I think, what's his name? Lord of Scotland, made from somebody's series. It's a P2. I'll put a video on screen or a photo if I don't. It's a P2, I think. P2 LNER P2. Yeah, I really love him. Made from a normal Gordon with a Spencer tender, and also made a decently cut for the tank to fit there. So yeah, that's it. Now we have just a normal background engine. It was, I don't know, it really looks like a tender engine, but it came only like this, so no tender. So I painted the running board black. I gave him a face and gave him a bunker with some coal on it. Just a background engine. And here we have Spencer, just a normal Spencer, nothing much. We have Connor, which, yeah, design I like, but I don't know, it's an American engine. I would really like to make a British engine. Yeah, I don't know which class, but I don't know, not an American engine, but I love his design. But yeah, just not realistic. There we come with the other model of mine, another dated custom. Justin Spencer. It's actually my Sir Nigel Grassley custom, just made with a Spencer, painted up black and blue with a custom face. Nothing much. Yeah, do not like him. If I have the excuse to scrap him, I will. And we have something other here. I believe I never made a video on. It's a Barry. A very dated, not great looking model, but I'd like to remake. It is actually a Sahajbash. Listen, it's a James. The footplate, the boiler, the firebox is from a James. The chassis is from a Thomas. Same as the cab, also from a Thomas. And this tender is, I think, scratch built. With some blocks added to it, and just a normal coal load from another tender. Just a James face with some black around his mouth. So yeah, I would like to redo him, but not now. And just a normal background shunter made from a Billy, and with a coal load with the BR on this side and the BR logo. It's a dated custom, but for the background he's fine. He also has a Molly face. I don't know, I had it lying around, I guess. And we have a Toby with black side skirts. If I'm going to make a Toby custom, I would be making him from this model, because I painted the side skirts and he has some damage, and I don't like the color. This color is a little bit more yellow than the other one, so that's that. And my scratch built bowler, or class 40, whatever. Yeah, it's really old. It's made from some three wooden blocks, which you can clearly see. But yeah, the body is from a Brio diesel engine. Took everything off him and then made the body from scratch. The details are fine, but he's rough. Need to redo him, but yeah, not now. And here's my Diesel 10 with his own claw. I have made a video on him, but I did not upload it. I don't know why. Maybe I did. No, I don't think so. So yeah, you can take this claw right off. I took this other claw off. I actually have it lying around here. I just pulled on really hard and this plastic came off, came up. That's why so much glue here. I took this off and I drilled a hole right through it. And then I have the claw. It's made from Lego Technic. With this, I don't know, a 1x3 piece, and this piece is actually glued onto this. And this claw is now it's difficult to do with one hand. If I place it here, this Technic pin can go up and down. This one can also go up and down. It can turn like 180 degrees. And the claw can and you can move the top and the bottom of the claw, make it open, make it closed. I really love him. Doesn't need any other details, but he's great. And here we have just two generic diesel shunters. This is just a, not Brio, but just a generic brand. Put a face on him. Finished. This one doesn't even have a face. And this is just a Mattel diesel with a paper face. Tried to do some hazard stripes, but didn't work out, so that's that. We have just a Thomas with the snowplow. I just like the snowplow and the snow on him. That's why I keep him. Nice model. And now we have the narrow gauge and the miniature gauge, which I will come to. This is my custom Skarloey capless, if you will. I've made a video on him, same with the capless Billy, capless customs. Really like him. If you want more details, if you can guess, you can go watch the video. So yeah, that's that. We have just a standard Victor, which I've had for a long time. Just a standard Mighty and a standard Mac, if you will. We have Millie, yeah, also standard. And the miniature engines, we have an old style Mike. Yeah, he's great. So yeah, that were all my engines. Now we're going to my trucks and later we'll do some more. And here we are with the trucks and coaches. Now we have here my really dated express cars or express coaches. We have the buffet car, normal car, and a brake coach, normal coach, buffet coach. I have done a video on them, but they're really dated, so maybe I'll redo them in the future. We have some blue generic coaches I made for the mainland or something. I have my one and only normal red express coach, I think. Yeah, express coach. Really like to have more of them, but only have ones. We have the Duke and Duchess car, 3 Annies, 2 Clarabelles, one older one, also one older Clarabelle, 2 newer Annies, 1 newer Clarabelle. We have 4 red coaches, scratch built. Don't like them, but I don't use them, so yeah, I will be using just the Annies and Clarabelles for normal coaches. Stevenson's coach, I think, yeah, Stevens coaches. I have 2, painted the roofs black because they were damaged, but hey, you know, they can see it, and I really like how they look and everything. We have my brake fans. I sometimes use this Brio car as a brake fan, or these generic guard fans. Now we have my 3D printed troublesome truck, which needs a face at the moment on a Percy chassis. I never had one of these troublesome trucks. Now I do, using my 3D printer. 3 cargo cars, 2 of the Brio log cars, I think. I have a troublesome truck and a giggling troublesome truck, which makes sound. A generic Brio container car, cargo car, another. With the barrel car, the honey car, which is my first car, truck. I need to say truck, not car. We have here the fossil car, fossil truck, just some generic trucks. The oil, what does it say? Oil tanker, and just some gas tankers and oil tanker, just generic. Yeah. I have 2 furniture cars and 1 chicken car. Is that what it's? Chicken car, yeah. And I just have this generic and some Rio, another generic one for containers and cargo. And we have 1 Rio gold car. Just a normal car that I use for stone. Yeah, those are my cars. Now let's get on to cranes and that sort. And here are all my cranes and some special rolling stock. We have here the new style breakdown crane with a flatbed. And then Annie I painted up to be the brakeman's, I don't know, brakeman's carriage. We have here an old style crane. Yeah, just a normal old style crane. We have here my Rocky with all his flatbeds, little one and the big one on the front. We have my Rio crane. Could use him for narrow gauge, but I don't know. And we have here just a generic crane without any hook or anything, magnet. Yeah, that's that. Here my, what is it, fire crane. It turns, goes up. No, I like it. I like to have it. We have here 3 water tanker cars. Yeah, water tank. And 1 waterworks pumper. I had 2, but the one I needed the chassis off. And I just, no, I had 3, I think. I think I had 3. Yeah, I took 2 off for the chassis. And now they are just, I put them on the ground for set dressing. And yeah, that was my collection. I hope you liked it. If you want to see some of my customs I've made, there are a lot of A lot of videos on my channel. Yeah, that's it. You can like and subscribe if you want. It helps me feel motivated, I guess, maybe. Yeah, hope you liked it. And I will see you next time with another custom, I think. Yeah, hope you guys had fun. See you soon. 8 Famous Engines, signing out. Goodbye.